kuri ubu umuyobozi wa Karasisi kari bubere hano mu birori by'umunsi wo kwibohora ku nshuro ya 30 Brigadier General Frank Mutembe agiye kwakira umuyobozi wa Karasisi
kugeza igihe bamwakirira.
umwungirije agiye gutanga inshingano z'ubuyobozi nyuma yaho nawe yerekeze mu mwanya bamuteganyirije. Murakoze.
Stand up. Akarasisi kari mu mwanya kagizwe n'ingabo z'u Rwanda, polisi y'u Rwanda n'itsinda rya muzika. Amasibo 12 19 ifunguye. Twiteguye kuyoborwa namwe afande.
Umuyobozi wa Karasisi agiye kwinjiza ibendera mu mwanya.
Afande Afurika barumva bakiri mu z'u Rwanda. Kasi imbere yanyu katewe n'ingabo z'u Rwanda na polisi y'u Rwanda. Kahagaze mu masibo 12. Kagizwe n'amasibo 12. Itsinda ry'ababere n'itsinda rya muzika. Kahagaze 19 ifunguye. Twiteguye kugeza ubu namwe kwa Perezida wa Repubulika nitwa Brigadier General Frank Mutembe umuyobozi wa Karasisi. Itsinda ry'amabendera yewe na kapiteni umva neza umwe na kapiteni Kamatari. Karasisi! Turakane yewe na Lieutenant hamwe na Lieutenant Mutesi. Siwa gatanu yewe na Lieutenant Witije hamwe na Lieutenant Ugira iwabo. Siwa gatandatu yewe na Lieutenant Yunzima hamwe na Lieutenant Habiyaremye. Unyije wa kabiri Majoro Mutesi Esther. Siwa karindwi Lieutenant Kamugisha hamwe na Lieutenant Niyonkuru. Isibo ya karindwi iyobowe na Lieutenant Bisabe hamwe na Lieutenant Habigabo. Isibo ya cyenda iyobowe na Lieutenant King Mudaheranwa hamwe na Lieutenant Gihozo. Isibo ya cumi iyobowe na Inspector Polisi Ronald Nyarwaya hamwe na Inspector Polisi Thomas Rwagasore. Isibo ya cumi n'imwe iyobowe na Lieutenant Inspector Police Shakaruwera hamwe na Inspector Police Dure Wakubirwa. Isibo ya cumi na kabiri
akarasisi uko gateguwe kari myanya yako
David Kagaba.
Gahunda zikurikira zigiye gukomeza. Over to MC. Murakoze.
Mureke tubyumvikaneho ayo mashyi ntabwo ahagije. Murakoze cyane.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shami Elodi, and I'm going to be the co-MC today. Kindly allow me to share with you today's program. We will shortly be welcoming our guest of honor, His Excellency the President and the First Lady, and the President Commander-in-Chief will proceed to the dais for the national anthem and inspection of the parade. The RDF spokesperson will then commission the parade and explain proceedings to the participants. After the military parade, by the Rwanda Defense Forces and the Rwanda National Police, we will follow a cultural performance by the National Ballet Udushya. The performance will be followed by a keynote address, which will be delivered by our guest of honor, His Excellency the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief. The keynote will be followed by another Intore performance by Rucherereza. Following that performance, we will sing the national anthem before the RDF spokesperson concludes the military parade. The Kwibohora 30 celebrations will then come to the end. Thank you.
Leaders of our nation's highest institutions, honored guests, including chiefs of defense staff, members of the diplomatic corps, friends of Rwanda, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Banyarwanda mwese, nongeye kubasuhuza. Mpereye no kuri aha turi ni kimwe mu bigaragaza uko tugenda twiyubaka twongera kubaka igihugu cyacu. Banyarwanda rero ndagira ngo munyihanganire kuri byinshi nze gukoresha ururimi rw'amahanga. Mwebwe dusanzwe twumvikana, dusanzwe tuganira, ndagira ngo nabo banyumve. Ndagira ngo abandi batumva Ikinyarwanda banyumve batagombye gusemurirwa. Today, we come to the end of a period of commemoration and celebrate the liberation of our country. I want to thank all of our guests and friends who have joined us on this special day. Rwandans today are better and stronger than we have ever been. We keep marching forward like the men and women of our defense and security forces who have just paraded before us. 3 decades ago, this building was the site of refuge and rescue from the surrounding neighborhoods. Rwandans flowed here for safety, and many were saved, thanks to the Rwandan Patriotic Army. An act that was repeated countless times all across our country. On July the 4th, we express our thanks to those who liberated Rwanda and remember those who gave their lives. Our army and security forces are a powerful symbol of unity and safety. In opinion surveys ranking trust in public institutions, Rwandans consistently rate our security forces among the highest. That is no accident. After the genocide, the first encounter that most Rwandans had with the new authorities was with our army. The situation in the country was still extremely tense and dangerous. Yet, our forces did everything in their power to treat all Rwandans with professionalism and humanity, setting the tone of everything that followed. Even today, they remain close to the community and invest in projects that matter to our development, such as infrastructure and medical services. This pact of trust, which we call igihango, is indeed the solid foundation upon which our country was rebuilt. It was not easy. Remaining principled and consistent is hard, very difficult. But that product of doing hard things is absolutely beautiful. By nature, Rwandan security posture has always been defensive, not offensive. We only act when trouble is brought to us. We prioritize cooperation and working together. Rwanda seeks peace for ourselves and for everyone in our region. We know the value of peace just as well as anyone else, maybe even more. Where there is a need for humanitarian action, Rwanda will not be absent. But the only real answer to any humanitarian crisis is to fix the root cause of the political problem. Humanitarian response cannot substitute for political solutions. If we had not changed the formula here in Rwanda, for sure, our country would still be under a United Nations peacekeeping force, divided and destitute. Liberation cannot be imposed on people by force or fear. It is unlocked by a free choice that each citizen makes in their heart. Because Rwandans, with very few exceptions, have freely made this choice, our country is at peace and will remain at peace no matter what. Rwanda's uniqueness only grows more notable with time. We have shattered every negative taboo and assumption about being Rwandan. Our politics today is based on accountability and ambition. It is a way for all Rwandans to lead a better life. Politics is no longer a tool to exclude and harm each other. We respect our government, but we do not fear it, because it serves all of us without distinction. A few people outside still do not understand Rwandans. Some of them even try to spoil what we are building, and we see it. But all those negative efforts produce no results. They are just words on the internet or statements somewhere in different high offices with no power over us at all. The values Rwandans have are now part of us. There is nobody and nothing powerful enough to take that away from us. The end point of the liberation struggle was to build a state in which each of us is valued and citizens are always at the center of government action. Even though Rwandans have made huge strides towards this mindset, we must remain vigilant. I'm addressing this message in particular to Rwanda's young people, especially those born over the last 30 years. This country is yours to protect, defend, and make prosperous. It is worth repeating that real liberation only begins when the guns fall silent. We began that stage 30 years ago, and we are counting on you, the liberation generation, to take us further. Rwanda's struggle today has a bigger scope than just surviving. It's about living well with success. Succeeding against poverty, dependence, and indignity. Succeeding as an upright nation of Africans who play our part to build a better continent and a fairer world. You have the freedom and the opportunity to live the lives you want. But wherever your life takes you, remember your duty to uphold the good politics we have built. Speak up, take part, and give back. Those are the civic values that we want to define the next generation of Rwandans. Ubutumwa ndabubwira cyane cyane urubyiruko rw'iki gihugu cyacu, nibanda cyane ko bavutse mu myaka 30 ishize cyangwa mbere yaho gato bakiri bato. Iki gihugu nimwe mugomba kukirinda, mukakirwanirira, bityo kigakomeza gutera imbere. Byari ngombwa kubisubiramo, kwibohora nyako gutangira iyo urusaku rw'imbunda rugabanutse cyangwa rutagihari. nagomba kuvuga byinshi birenze ibi ariko nk'uko mu kinyarwanda bivuga kuyavuga ntabwo wayarangiza. Ibindi tuzashaka umwanya tubivugira ahandi cyangwa undi munsi. Mwese rero mbifurije umunsi mwiza wo kwibuka kwibohora inshuro ya 30. Imana ibarinde mugire amahoro yanyu.